Oh, what's going on, people? Hope everybody's doing well. I'm a little early. I just kind of want to share it out and give people time to get in. Hope you guys are doing good. Oh, we're going to be putting up some cool stuff for you this evening. Going to be doing some rare items also. Original art on some sketch blanks, some rare exclusives that have been long sold out. So yeah, we're gonna have some goodies for you guys. So make sure you share, make sure you invite. But yeah, I hope you guys are having a good day. Oh, bear with me a minute. Like I said, I'm early. I just want to get everything set up. What's up, Mr. Chris? Hope you're doing good, brother. Excuse me. Sinuses are driving me crazy. But yeah, I hope you guys are doing well. What's up, Russell? Yep. I'm super excited. That's the first time I've been to that store. For those that don't know what we're talking about, Free Comic Book Day, May the 2nd. I will be at Vision Comics in Georgia. So that will be a lot of fun. Oh man. What's up, Jim? Yeah, sure thing, man. Yeah, I'm a little early. I just want to make sure everything was hooked up and ready to go. Oh, yeah, appreciate it, Russell. Yeah, yeah. I'm super excited. Like I said, I've not done that store before, so that's going to be pretty fun. Oh, my neck. I am exhausted, but I told you guys I was going to do this tonight, so we're going to do it. But I am beat. I think I slept maybe 2 hours last night. Like I'm not joking. I don't know what was wrong. Every once in a while, I have that happen where I start getting these weird little body spasms and stuff. Um, and normally when I sleep, like I sleep in just boxers, and it was like my skin was oversensitive to everything last night. I kept getting these weird, tingly, kind of shaky feelings, and I had to put on like pajama pants and socks and t-shirt and everything just so like I don't know, it's really weird. It's like everything just became hypersensitive. Um yeah, it was strange. But yeah, we're going to be doing some fun stuff to you guys tonight. We've got rare exclusives that have been long sold out. We've got some rare, I mean not rare, we got some original sketch cover art to put up for you guys. We're going to get rid of the last few of my slabs I've got in stock. As you guys know, I normally don't sell these rare items or these slabs. I normally use them as raffle giveaways and things like that. But I need to clear out some back stock because I haven't done as many raffles over the last 6 months as I normally do. But so but yeah, I just wanted to, like I said, I want to make sure everything is working correct tonight. But yeah, we got some goodies for you guys. Yeah, I don't know what it was. Like it's like I said, it was this weird tingly crazy thing. It was highly, highly annoying. But again, no clue what caused it. Raleigh, where? Raleigh, which Raleigh, Chris? But yeah, guys, share this video out for me. Let's get a lot. We need to get this stuff out of my way. Um, Otherwise, it's gonna go to my next couple of shows. Oh, Raleigh, North Carolina. I mean, I just drove. I just drove through North Carolina not too long ago. I was on my way back from Cleveland, Ohio, driving straight down to Florida to Orlando for MegaCon. Um, um, yeah, it's sadly it's one of those scenarios like I can get close to a lot of you guys. You're just gonna have to drive the other distance. You know, I do shows in Tennessee, I do shows in Ohio, I do, but next year I am going to try to do some shows in North Carolina and in Kentucky. But you know, a lot of times, you know, I'm booked in other places when you guys have shows near you. So, you know, it's kind of one of those things like, you know, you guys may have to make that little trek down to one of these other cons when I'm within a few hours of you. Um, but yeah, I try my best to get around as much as I can. I do a lot of shows on the East Coast. Well, I do the majority of my shows on the East Coast. Um, um, but yeah, like I said, I try my best to spread it out as often as I can. But yeah, it's just one of those things where um, didn't mean to bump what? What's up, Heather? Um, but yeah, it's you know, like I said, we I try my best. Um, but you know, I can only get to certain ones in certain areas, and you know, because a lot of times I'm booked somewhere else, and then sometimes you know, that particular con is already full, so it kind of varies. What's up, Jason? Um, but yeah, yeah. So tonight we're going to be selling rare stuff, stuff that were Kickstarter only exclusives. Like I did a sale about a week ago, but it was just the regular rare exclusives from the Kickstarters. And at that time, I told everybody I knew I had another short box here somewhere that had like the rare metals and the rare foils and the blood metals and things like that, the blood foils that were Kickstarter only exclusives. And so I found that damn box. I knew there was another. Uh, oh, that's weird. I didn't. Yeah, I don't know. I didn't see that. So I'll have those up for you guys tonight. We've got about 5 or 6 rare slabs we're going to put up, and I'm going to put these things up for great prices for you guys, including some original art also. So make sure you guys grab you some stuff. Um, and take advantage of it going up for sale because everything I'm showing you guys, um, all these items, you know, I've never taken these items to shows, but over my next couple of shows, I will be taking these items, so they will sell at the cons. But I want to give you guys a chance to grab them for a discounted price before they end up on my table at the next couple shows at full price. Oh, but we're just kind of hanging out for a minute. What's up, V? What's up, everybody? We start in about 8 minutes, but I want to make sure everything was up and running, give people time to get in here so they didn't miss out on any of the sales stuff. But yeah, you guys make sure you grab this stuff because I mean, like I said, these, you know, I don't ever put these items on my website, I don't put them on anywhere. Um, but we also I revealed the Absolute Psycho Sal cover today. That cover came out insane. I can't wait for you guys to see that in person. I figured we might as well have a little fun and with the whole absolute universe kind of thing. Yes, we got some in. So Chris put an order in for me. So I've got a few copies of Shades of Death. I've got a few copies of Valhalla, and then I've got a few copies of Nut Brigade number 1. These books have been sold out for years, but sadly, I only have a few of each because my order, about half the books were damaged. They are replacing the orders. The books are in. Chris got them in today on my restock. So Chris is going to ship those to me either send them today or tomorrow. I figured they'll probably go out tomorrow or Monday. But I do have the restocks in, so you'll be able to claim what you want, and it's limited 1 per person because I only have 10 of each. And like I said, the other ones should be my replacements will be here either Monday, Tuesday, or Wednesday of this coming week. So I do have a few of the original shipment that came in the other day, but sadly about half of them were damaged. But like I said, the other books are in. Chris has them on his doorstep. He's going to put them in the mail to me, over the next few days, and I should get them sometime next week. So we'll go ahead and sell all of these tonight as if we had 10 of each, because again, by mid next week, I'll have my missing books for these. Also, I got an official word from the printer. We should have Rise of the Mummy. He said should be on my doorstep by the end of before the 24th of this month. So we did get the official word from the printer. I signed the proofs this morning. So they are in being printed, and he said he should have them all printed and shipped out by next week, and I should get them before the 24th. So, but yeah, so I've got some of these. Like I said, I've also got some rare Psycho Sal related stuff I've got a few of the Cowtown. Hey, sweetie, I've got a few of the Cowtown Comic-Con exclusives. Let me grab that. Hang on 1 second. Because I know a lot of you guys missed out on that exclusive. Where did those go? Where did I put them? Oh, there. Okay. Oh. So I know I have some of those. Oh, and what I'm referring to is the Psycho Sal issue number 3, Cowtown Comic-Con exclusive. I've got a few of the foils. That's what the foils look like. Wait, is that the foil? Yeah, that's the foil. And then I've got a couple of the medals also. So, and these are the Cowtown Comic-Con exclusives. Where you at? Right there, a little logo. So I've got, I think that might be the only medal. Yeah, that's the only medal. Looks like I got probably 3 of the foils. And I only have 1 foil left of the Cowtown Comic-Con number 2 Sarah Dinks cover. And then I've got a few copies of the regular copy. So I've got a couple of the foils, 1 medal, a couple of the regulars. I've got 1 of the issue number 2 foil for Cowtown. I've got a couple of Cursed Moonlight blanks left over from the Kickstarter in case one of you guys want one of those. I also have a copy of Nut Brigade number 2. That's the only one I have of that. So, but yeah, we're going to give you guys some stuff here tonight for some really good prices. But lots of goodies, lots and lots of goodies. So yeah, so I've got those for you guys. Let's see. All right, that's all foil. All right, let's see. All right, I think we can go ahead and get started. It is 6:59, 7 o'clock. There we go. All right, so there's 2 ways you guys can do this tonight. Claim what you want. If you're someone that I know that you know, and you need to work with me on something, I'll work with you. If you're new here, you know, sadly, it's just got to be paid on claim when I get done with the show. But you do have 2 ways you can pay in general. That's either to my PayPal, Cash App, Venmo scenarios, or if you get to a certain number, let's say you end up buying $300 worth of stuff, you can actually go to my website and grab one of the commission spots that's like $2.99 or whatever, and order or claim one of those off the website, and you can pay through Afterpay, Klarna, Shop Pay in 4, and all that on my website. So you can make payments on your stuff instead of all that money all at once. But you'll need to let me know which one you want to do when you get to that, because pretty much you got to spend at least like $300 on there to hit one of those things. Because I think my sketch options start at like $2.99, I think, or maybe it's $1.99. I think it's $1.99. So, but anyway, you get my point. You get what I'm saying. So yeah, so let's get started. Let's start with, and I'll do one at a time. Like I said, my other books are in. Chris has them. They'll be here in a few days. So, you know, I've got 5 of these on hand. I've got the replacements coming in a few days. So let's start with, and guys, just a heads up, we have a delay always on these apps. So I have to go by who claims what on my screen. So, you know, don't BS around. If there's something you want, claim it. And give the name, like, you know, claim Ferryman or claim Nut or something. That way, because I will kind of move relatively quickly to get through this stuff, because I don't want to keep you here all night. But I'll give you the price. I'll tell you what I normally sell it for on my table, and then I'll tell you what the price is tonight, and you just claim it. So let's start with Ferryman Tales Presents Shades of Death. This is a great series if you have not read it. Chris Hayes created and wrote this world. Normally I sell these all my regular exclusives I sell for $20 a pop at my table on shows. So we'll start this at $10 for a Don't Pay the Ferry. I mean, Ferryman Tales presents Shade of Death. So if you need one of these, I have counting what's coming in next week. I have 10 total orders of each of these. So claim one of these if you want one. Shades of Death, $10, normally $20. And everything tonight will be plus shipping. All right, I got you, Miss Heather. Yeah, everything will be plus shipping. And, you know, as usual, we can usually ship up to 4 or 5 books. All right, got you there, Miss Heather. Thank you, thank you. Anyone else for Shades of Death? And I'll give you guys a heads up now that this is the last restock order that I will do for Shades of Death. So if you want one, you better get it now. I will not carry these again once these 10 are sold out. I have to kind of limit my stuff on my table to new books that I'm working on. Boom, boom, chickadee boom. We'll leave it up there just a little bit longer. All right. Anybody for Nut Brigade #1? Again, long sold out. Shades of Death was $10 plus shipping. Nut Brigade #1, adult humor about a group of squirrel assassins. Boom, boom, chickadee boom. And guys, if you're not reading these indie books, you need to be reading these indie books. These books are going to be a hell of a lot better than most of the mainstream stuff that's out right now. So if you're not reading it, you need to get on that horse. They're really good books. Pretty much all these I'm showing you, I have personally read. Nut Brigade #1, $10. Normally $20 at my table at shows. Boom, boom, chickadee boom. All right. Ferryman Tales presents Valhalla. And everything tonight, guys, comes with a free signature. So that's saving you money right there, too. Ferryman Tales presents Valhalla. $10 on that one if you need a copy. Boom, boom, chickadee boom. All right. All right, here's something for you Psycho Sal fans. All right, Andrew. All right, thanks, sir. All right, so for you Psycho Sal fans, let's start with the regular trade dress exclusives. There were only 40 of these created. for the Cowtown Comic Con a couple of years ago for Psycho Sal number 3. So I have 3 copies each. We sold these at the show for $30 a pop. If you'd like to have one, it is $20. Like I said, this is a 40 print run, and whoever claims first gets the lowest numbers out of the run. I have 11 of 40, 27 of 40, and 37 of 40. What's up, Ms. Delgado? So there you go, guys. Psycho Sal number 3, Cowtown Comic Con exclusive from a couple years ago. 3 copies out of the 40 print run. $20 a piece. We sold them for $30 each at the show. Sorry about the glare. There's the logo at the bottom. Thank you, Jason. Yeah, they look gorgeous. The metal especially, it's ridiculous. The foil looks great too, but the metal is holy hell. All right. So here are the foils for that series. And I have 4. Cowtown Comic Con exclusive foil issue number 3. There were only 20 of these created. I will take one of the Psycho Sal. Check it out and read. All right, I got you, Jacob. So I'll pull one of those for 20. All right. Now, the foils. So only 20 of these were created. Let me make sure all 3 of these are foil. I mean, all 4. Yeah, all those are foil. So I only have 4 of the foils. 12 of 20, 7 of 20, number 2 of 20, and number 8 of 20. First come, first serve on the lowest numbers. I have 4 of the foils. We sold these for $60 a piece. If you want one, I'll take $40 for a foil. Limited to only 20 in the world. That's the last 4 copies I have. First claims gets the smaller numbers. Number 2 of 20, number 7 of 20, 8 of 20, and 12 of 20. So if you want a foil, claim foil. $40. Hey, what's up, Mr. Danny? All right, Miss Heather. Mr. Danny, I got you first for the 2 of 20. I've got Heather down for the 7 of 20. Yeah, you can't beat foils for $40 damn dollars. Nobody does $40 foils. They are all anywhere between $50, $60, and $70 and up. So $40 for a damn foil with only 20 of them being in the world, that's damn good. All right, I got you, Miss Heather. Can't beat $40 on the foil. All right, Miss Heather, 2 left. Who's going to grab the last 2 and get them out of my way? I mean, shit, even for you resellers, a $40 foil, there's meat on that bone you can flip. So who's going to take the last 2? And if you make a claim and I don't see you, just make that claim again. I was watching NASA. Well, yeah, I started, I went live we didn't start selling till 7 though, but I went live about 10 minutes early just so I could make sure everything was working. All right, Andrew. Now remember, guys, payments are due tomorrow. And I'll send pictures of, yeah, that's a great cover. It's one of my favorites. I'll send everybody pictures of what they claim tonight. And then with your total with shipping, and then you just get that paid for me tomorrow. You know, Easy peasy. All right, come on. Who's going to take the last damn $40 foil? $60. You're getting a foil for 40. Who's going to grab the last one? Remember, guys, I will never have these again. Again, it was limited to 20 on the foil. We don't reprint exclusives. All right, now the next one, somebody's going to have to be fast on their feet. All right, so the next one is the Psycho Sound number 3, Cowtown Comic-Con exclusive metal. Only 15 of them in the world. This is the only one I have left. We sold these for $100 a piece. If you want it tonight, it's $80. So I can't really go lower than that. Sorry for the shadows. That's just the way that camera kind of does sometimes. So $80 if you want the last Psycho Sal Cowtown Comic-Con exclusive metal. I'll tell you what, I'll even give you a little bit better price on the metal. $70 and you get the metal. As you can see, that's what we sold them for. Mr. Danny, I got you, brother. Thank you, sir. Can't beat $70 for a damn metal. Thank you, Mr. Danny. All right, now let's see. Anybody want the last foil? $40 if you decide you want the foil. Now for you motorcycle fans, this one was a big hit with a lot of people. I remember when we debuted this one, it sold out so damn quick. The only thing I had left was I had one regular, one foil, and one metal left, and that I kept for my personal collection. So here is Psycho Sal number 2, Cowtown Comic-Con exclusive with the Sarah Dinks cover. This is the foil, limited to only 10 in the world. And this one, of course, is number 10 of 10. I do got to write the 10 on it because we hard numbered these as we sold them. Yeah, the Absolute Psycho Sal cover came out ridiculous. So this was the foil. If anybody like to have this last one, like I said, there were only 10 of them made. This is number 10 of 10. $40 on the Harley foil. Miss Sarah Dinks, Special Agent Sarah Dinks. She's one of the FBI agents trying to catch Psycho Sal. And you notice her the little sign says Detour New Orleans 80 miles. All right, so who's going to grab the last foil of Psycho Sal number 2? Cowtown Comic-Con exclusive. $40, normally $60. You guys better get it. You better get it. You better get it. I told you guys I was going to be putting some badass shit up tonight for really good prices. Boom, boom, chicka boom. Boom, boom, chicka boom. Wow, nobody for the Harley cover? Where's my Harley fans, man? All right, so the next one's another rare one for you guys. This was a Kickstarter only exclusive. This was one of the first blood covers we did, which means it has a blood red tint to it. This is the foil. There are only 10 of these in the world. This is the Virgin. Psycho Sal. This was issue number, what was this? Issue number 6? Yeah, issue number 6, the Sarah Dinks tactical cover, blood foil. So here it is, guys. We sold these for, I believe the Virgins were $70 or $80 on the Kickstarter. $60 if you want the last blood foil. So this is what's called a blood foil. It's got this red tint over the whole thing, but that's the Sarah Dinks tactical Virgin. No, you're okay, Andrew. Yeah. Yeah, I kind of have to do stuff like that. Like I said, I'll work things out with people after they've been with me for a while. But when you're relatively new, I kind of have to, build that up first. So yeah, so $60 on the tactical Sarah Dinks cover. if you'd like to grab that. Only 10 of these versions were made for the Kickstarter. And if you did not order it on the Kickstarter, you did not get one. These were not carried outside the Kickstarter. But this is one of the first kind of blood foils we did. Sorry for the glare or the fuzziness. All right. So $60 if you decide you want to claim that one. Let's put up a piece of original art for you guys, because I told you guys we were going to do some of that tonight too. How about, let's see. Let's do Battle Beast. That is Battle Beast #1 blank with a sketch by me on it. I normally charge $200 for headshots in color. That's what my fee is now for headshots in color. So let's do this one. You know what? I'll give you guys a really good price on it tonight. We'll do $140. So pretty damn good discount. Yep, for sure. So $140 on that one if you'd like to have it. Like I said, normally I sell headshots in color for $2. Let's see. We also have let's see, I can kind of share the screen on these. How about, I tell you what, I'll give you a really good deal on some Conan. Nobody ever asked for Conan. There's a Conan head sketch on the new Conan the Barbarian #1 blank from a few years ago. $100 for the Conan. Now, for you Do You Poo fans, here's Do You Poo, Bat Poo, little fun cover. That one's $100. Now, this one, even though this is less detail, now, so you guys understand the reason this is still $100, technically it would be still $200 normally, because the blank itself is $30. Like when we buy these blanks, you know, in the wild, we're having to pay $30 just for the blank. So we'll leave that one at $100. That'll give you a really good deal on it. Let's see. How about Darkness #1 blank? It is the blue border style blank also. $140 on the Darkness blank. Now, for you Joker fans, how about Absolute Joker on an Absolute Batman #1 blank? $140 on the Absolute Joker. Thank you. All right, now let's move on to, like I said, I'm going to be moving kind of fast tonight, guys. So if you see something you want, just make sure you put the name of what you're claiming, because like we got about a 30-second delay. All right, so here's some more rare Kickstarter only exclusives for you guys. So as you guys know, if you didn't grab these off the Kickstarter, you didn't get these. So here is, let's see, I have a regular and I have a foil. So this is the Psycho Sal #9 creators cover that has not only Psycho Sal on it, but it has myself, Lori Calcaterra, and Chris Hayes on the cover. This is the foil. There are only 10 of these in the world. This is the only one I have left. Like I said, if you didn't buy it on the Kickstarter, you did not get one. I believe we sold this for $60 on the Kickstarter. If you want it tonight, it's $40 for the foil. So again, that is the foil creators cover. The standard cover that is on my table or my website is not this version. It's the version that just has Psycho Sal on it. So like I said, that was a Kickstarter only. I do have it in a regular. I believe we sold these for $60 on the Kickstarter, so $40 for the foil. This is the last one I have of the regular also. We sold these, I believe, for I think 30 on the Kickstarter, something like that. But if you want that one, I'll take 15 for this one. Which one, Danny? The regular or the foil? Foil? All right, I got you, brother. Thank you, Danny. All right, anybody else for the regular one? All right, let's see here. All right. Now I've got the next batch of stuff I'm putting up for you. Well, actually, let me put this one up. This is the same book, except this is the blood foil. I believe we sold the blood foils for 80 on the Kickstarter. This is the last one I have. There are only 10 of these, but this is the blood foil creators cover. If somebody would like to have this one, I'll take 50 for it. Like I said, we sold it for 80 on the Kickstarter, but there's only 5 of these. This is the blood foil. So if you'd like to have that one, it would be 50 bucks. The blood covers are ridiculous. And like I said, guys, don't be scared about grabbing a bunch of stuff because you can check out on my website. All right, I got you, Danny. Thank you. You can check out on my website. And what did I say on the blood foil? I said 50, didn't I? Is 50 what I said on the blood foil? Nope. Yeah, there's no, without the creators team, there's no foil, there's no metal, there's no version of the regular cover that's on my website and table it shows now that just has him on it. Yeah, there's no version of him. So the only version you could get of issue number 9 as a foil or a metal or even a blood cover, it had to be on the Kickstarter. So yeah, I think I quoted 50 on that one. Didn't I quote 50 on that one? Was it 50 or 60? I think I quoted 50. So yeah, so that's another thing when it comes to the foils, the blood foils, the metals, the blood metals, etc., etc. They're Kickstarter only stuff. I do not print them outside the Kickstarter. 50. All right, thank you, Andrea. All right, so now for you metal fiends. For you metal fiends, here is the Psycho Sal number 9 regular metal creators cover. Only 5 of these in the world. This is the metal. I normally sell them for $100 a pop. If somebody would like to have the metal tonight, I'll take $70 for the metal. It's the last one I have. Now, to be fair to everyone, I'm going to give Danny first dibs because with Danny having the foil that goes with it, so there's the foil, there's the metal. So I will give Danny first dibs. Now, Danny, if you have no interest in the metal, it's totally okay. Just say pass. But I'll take $70 for the metal. But I always offer these to the people that grab one or the other first because a lot of collectors want the matching set. But like I said, you don't have to. But if somebody wants the metal, it's $70. Like I said, normally we sell them for $100. All right, I got you, Danny. Yeah, I figured you might because, like I said, that's the way a lot of collectors are. When metals and foils sell out so quickly, they want those damn matching sets if they can get them. All right, thank you, Mr. Danny. But yeah, like I said, guys, don't worry about what you're getting tonight because you can go to my website, you can take your total, and you can grab one of my sketch option tiers on my website, and you can pay out through the website and use Afterpay, use Klarna, use Shop Paying For, PayPal Paying For, etc. at checkout to pay for your stuff instead of you paying all that money all at once. Thank you, Mr. Danny. All right, here's another one for you metal fiends. Yeah, no problem, man. Yeah, there's always a lag. So, all right, so this, of course, now this one's going to be a rare one for you because these have been long sold out. This was in my personal collection in there. I was kind of hanging on to for myself, but I'm got to clear out a bunch of stock that I just don't collect anymore. So this was a hot ass book. Issue number 1, regular cover A, sold over 27,000 printed and sold books. This is limited to only 5 in the world. This is the only one I have. Don't Pay the Ferryman, Final Crossing, metal. If somebody wants it, I'll take $70 for it tonight. We sold them for $100 a pop. I only had 5 of them. All the other 4 are long gone. Like I said, pretty much the metals I'm showing you guys tonight, these were metals out of my personal connection. Yes, Klarna is on there, Andrew. All right, I got you, Miss Heather. And if you haven't read that book yet, that's a badass book for those that have not read Don't Pay the Ferry. That is a great 3-issue series. But yes, I have Klarna, I have Afterpay, I have Shop Pay in 4. All of that stuff's on my website. Okay. All right. Another one for you metal fiends. Another one, long sold out. This was the last copy I kept in the closet in my personal collection. 5 in the world. Doll Maker. Number 1. Well, technically it's a one shot, so it's always going to be a number 1. But Doll Maker one shot. Metal, only 5 in the world, $70 instead of the normal 100. Only 5 of them. This is the last one out of the 5 print run. That cover is creepy. I love that cover, especially in metal. The metals are just ridiculous. And sadly, for those that have never seen a metal, the camera does not do them justice. Anybody here who owns a metal can vouch for this. These things in person, it's a whole nother ball game. Absolutely beautiful. So 5 of those in the world. They will never be reprinted as a metal. That is the last one out of the 5 print run. So there you go, guys. All right. All right, one more metal here. And this is back to you for you Psycho Sal fans. Another one out of my personal collection that I was sitting on. Yeah, thank you. Thank you. Yeah, she's cute. So here's one that's rare as hell, that's long sold out. Again, only 5 of these created. Psycho Sal number 8, the cross metal. This is a lot of people's favorite cover. And the metal is ridiculous in person. Absolutely ridiculous. So $100 each is what we sold those for. If you'd like to have it, it's $70. Hey, Danny, if you can hear me, log out of it and come back in and you should be able to see the video. Yeah, if you guys ever have an issue with your internet and you can't see what's going on or hear or anything, leave the video and come back in and it should reset for you. All right. Danny said he had an internet problem. So I'm gonna send him a picture of this, let him know what's up, because Danny likes medals. Oh, that's right. You did get the inks, didn't you, Heather? Was it for that cover? Yeah, dude, if you have the inks to that cover, you have to have the matching medal. Especially for $70 damn dollars. What's up, Michael? Yeah, that'll look good framed together. Yeah, you can't pass up $70 damn medal, especially when it's only 5 of them created. All right, so nobody for Doll Maker. So Doll Maker medal, if you decide you want it. All right, let's see. Let's put all right, let's do a slab for you guys. Any Do You Poo fans here? Do You Poo PMX cover, homage to DMX album cover, WR #1, William Russell #1 artist proof out of 5 created. This is the medal. I sold these raw for $200 a pop on the medals. And this is WR #1 out of the 5 print run for the medals. 9.8 CGC. Normally I sell these for $200 a pop, slabbed at the show. We sold the books raw for $200 a piece. So if you want this one tonight, I'll take $150 for that. But that is a artist proof. WR #1, William Russell #1. I'll take $150 for that one. Like I said, guys, I'm going to kind of be moving quick. So if you see something you want, just speak up with the name of what you're claiming. Here's another one for you Psycho Sal fans. CGC Blue Label, the New York Comic-Con exclusive. I know I showed these to you on the last sale, but I'm going to show them again because we don't have much left. I want to get them out of my way. This is number 2 of 50 out of the regular trade dress exclusives for New York 2024. Only 50 of them in the world. If you'd like to have this one, $100 on this one. We sold the books raw for $40 a pop. So that's not a bad price. $100 for a slabbed version of it. 9.8. So $100 on that one. Now for you rare ass people, the only one in existence. This is number 2 of 30. This is the New York Comic-Con exclusive 2024 foil, and it's a 9.9. It is the only 9.9 on the registry. It's the only 9.9 there will ever be on the registry. I will never slab any more of these foils just to make sure it stays the only 9.9 in the world. It is Blue Label. It is a non-signed version. Like I said, this is the foil. We sold the foil for $60 a pop. And so this one being the 9.9 Blue Label, if you decide you want this one, I'll take $300 for this one. But it is the only 9.9, and it will be the only 9.9 ever. So that's the foil, New York Comic-Con exclusive, Psycho Sal number 1. For those that don't know, that is issue number 1. So $300 for the 9.9. Let's see. Here is now. This is the. Here is the Psycho Sal #1 MegaCon Orlando exclusive, the homage to the Joker anniversary cover. This is number 1 of 40, hard numbered. Only 40 of the regular trade dresses were created for MegaCon Orlando. Psycho Sal #1, 9.8, yellow label, signed by me. If you'd like to have this one, I'll take $100 for it tonight. And that is the only one that I have. Let's see. All right, now here's one. This is so this is the regular cover. New York Comic-Con exclusive Psycho Sal #1, 9.8. Signed by me, so it is yellow label slab with my signature. #1 out of the 50 print run. This one is, if you want this one, I'll take $150 for this one. The yellow, take the yellow label 9.8. Which one was that, Dan? Oh, you're talking about this one, Danny, the MegaCon Orlando exclusive? Is that the one you're referring to? The MegaCon exclusive? I think that's the only 9.8 I've shown. Or I mean, the only yellow label I've shown until this one. Okay, I got you, Danny. Thank you, sir. Yeah, you can't beat that for $100, man. I mean, the damn slabbing costs $50. Oh, wait, or did I say, oh, did I say one? This is $150, right? I think I said $150 on that. Double confirm that, guys. Did I say $150 on the MegaCon exclusive? I probably did, but double check that for me, please. Did I say, because I know I said 100 on the 9.8 blue label, but I think I said 150 on this one. Did I say 150 on this one or 100? Somebody let me know, please. 100? Okay. All right. Thank you, Heather. All right. Thank you, Danny. Okay. Let's see. All right. So then on this one, the New York Comic-Con exclusive, #1 out of the 50 print run, yellow label signed by me, 9.8. I'll take $150 for this one if somebody would like to have that one. So just say 9.8 New York, yellow label or something. So $150 for that one. All right. Now, here's another yellow label for you. Now, this one is the metal. All right. Psycho Sal, New York Comic-Con exclusive 2024, Virgin, yellow label 9.8, signed by me, #1 out of 15 created. This is the metal. We sold the metals for $100 a pop by themselves. I'll take $150 for this one if somebody would like to have this one. So, but here's the thing. If one of you who are matching numbers people, that is #1 of 15 metal. This one is #1 of 50 regular trade dress. If somebody would like to have both of those, because I had them each at $150, right? That's $300. If somebody would take the matching set to keep them together, I would do. Let me make sure I didn't have the other one. That's #2. That's #2. Okay. If somebody, all right, I got you, Danny. He wants the Virgin Metal for $150. Okay, I got you. So here's my thing. Now, again, Danny, you do not have to do this, of course. But if you would like to keep these together, Danny, it would be $300 normally, but I'll do $250 for both of them. So if you decide you want it, you're getting this one for $150, the metal. You can get this other one for $100 even, just to keep the set together. Sadly, I don't have the #1 of 50 foil. I don't know what happened to that. May have gotten sold. I normally don't do that, but it may have. All right, I got you, Danny. Thank you, man. Yeah, I would. I mean, it's always better to keep them together. And I mean, $250 for both. That's a damn good price when we sold the metal by itself for $100. All right, I got you, Danny. Thank you so much for that. And don't forget, guys, all the purchases you're doing tonight, make sure you comment on the post that I posted yesterday or today. I'll be doing a giveaway at the end of the month, and everybody who's bought something from me this year, you get an entry fee into that. I mean, you get an entry spot into that giveaway. All right, now this one I'm about to put up is stupidly rare. So this is the only one in existence. It's the only one there will ever be in existence, because I will, again, never slab one of these books. This is Psycho Sal number 6, trade dress blood cover, the Sarah Dinks tactical cover from the Kickstarter. You could not get this cover unless you bought it on the Kickstarter for the blood cover. You could not get the foil, regular or blood, unless you bought it. There are only 10 of these in the world. This is the only 9.9 with remark, with signature, and that sucker still pulled a 9.9. It's the only 9.9. It will only ever be the only 9.9. As you guys know, I'm hardcore about that. If I pull a 9.9 for one of my books, that particular book never gets slabbed again, to not risk another 9.9. So it stays legitimately the only 9.9 on the census. This one right here, this scenario with signature, slabbing, remark, that is the foil, right? Oh, no, I'm sorry, this is the metal. Oh, I misread that. This is the metal. So there are only 5 of these. So only 5 of the blood medals in the world. It's the only 9.9 in the world, and it has a remark and it has my signature. Something like this I would normally post for around 500. If somebody wants this tonight, and I'll break it down for you. The metal sold for $100 a piece. My remark for a painted remark is $70. My signature, that's normally free, but so there's $170 just on the book and the remark. Then you add the cost of slabbing, that's another $50. Then you add the rarity of one of 5 medals in the world. Then you add the rarity of the only 9.9. It's around a $500 book. If somebody gets it tonight, I will take, let's see, it's all fans that are in here tonight. I don't think I've seen any like resellers jump in. And don't get me wrong, guys, I don't have a problem with you selling any of this stuff because you're paying the price I asked for it. I just, when it comes to rare stuff, I try to avoid any like hardcore flippers when it comes to the sales. But anyway, if somebody gets it tonight, that's $300 for a $500 rare ass slab. So there you go, guys. $300 for a literal one of one in the world. $300 to the first claimer. And that is a damn good price. So $300 on the 9.9 yellow label, signed and remarked, Kickstarter only exclusive, one of 5 in the world medals. You got it, Mr. Danny. I appreciate that, Danny. Yeah, that's a great price for a damn, for that scenario. You can't beat $300, brother. All right. Okay, now let's go back to some more affordable, in general, fun exclusives you guys might have missed out on. We're going to get to the other rare Kickstarter stuff exclusives here in just a moment. But let me double check and make sure you guys don't need any of this. Some indie books for you guys. Let me see what I got here. All right, so does anybody need, so I'm going to show you some indie books, and then we're going to jump into the other Kickstarter books. Oh, while we're here, does anybody need any signed copies of my Darkness #1 exclusive I did for Image Comics? If you need one, claim it below. We sold these for $20 a pop. If you want one tonight, $10 with free signature. Remember, everything I'm showing you tonight that's raw gets free signatures. So every damn thing you buy, I'm going to slap a signature on it and save you some money there too. So Darkness #1, Image Comics, $10 if you'd like to have one. And I'm going to show you guys some rare double signed stuff here in a moment too, for really good prices. Let's see here. All right, I got you. Damn, Danny, I thought you had one already. I could have sworn you had a Darkness #1. But I got you, brother. $10, man. Thank you. Yeah, guys, take advantage of the sale. So now here's what I'm about to show you right now. These are rare in general. Some of them are artist proofs, but they're also rare because they are double signed by me and Dave Kemp, my colorist, who does the colors on almost all my covers. We seldom get to be in the same room together to be able to sign stuff for you guys. So here is Franken-Poo Virgin, WR #2, William Russell #2 artist proof, signed by Dave Kemp, signed by me. So there you go. We sold these for $100 a piece. That's what I sold my artist proofs for. $100 a piece. That one is double signed, $40 tonight. It's the last one I have of the Franken-Poo. Yeah, when you get home, Danny, if you do have it, just let me know and I'll pull it out of your pile. But for some reason, I thought you got in on the pre-sale back when the pre-sale happened last October. But if you didn't, just let me know. All right, I got you, Danny. Franken-Poo. Yep. Only 10 of those in the world, and it is the only one signed by me and Dave Kemp. Like I said, I sold them suckers raw for $100 a pop because of the rarity. Got you, brother. Okay, now here's some more double signed for you guys. Psycho Sal #3. I have 2 double signed by me and Dave Kemp, my colorist. You know, that book we sold for $20 raw, double signed. If somebody wants this tonight, $20, and you get the 2 signatures for free. Because I sell Psycho Sal #1 for like $20 at my table. I mean, Psycho Sal #3 for $20 at my table. It's just standard cover A #3, but it's double signed by me and Dave Kemp. You know what? I'll do you guys even better. If you want them, I'll be at Cowtown later. Well, that's July. Never mind. I was going to say I could get them signed by Chris Hayes too. You know, the co-writer. But that's not till July. So we'll try to do that on a different time. But all right, I got you, Miss Heather. Yeah, the only 2 signatures I need on here is Lori Calcaterra and Chris Hayes. And we'll have everybody on the book. Well, except for Marcelo, but he's out of the country. I can't do anything about that one. All right, so anybody for the last one, $20. All right. Now, here's one. Last one I have. The other one sold. This one is double signed. This one here is the Virgin Cult of Dracula #1. Signed by Rich Davis, the creator, writer of the book. And, of course, I'll add my signature to it. We sold these raw for $30 a pop. All right, I got you, Jim. So now here's the kicker for Cult of Dracula #1. That book is optioned for a TV movie. So we might be seeing that movie come soon. So like I said, now option doesn't mean it's guaranteed it'll be a movie. It just means that it is optioned for one. And most of the time that stuff sees the light of day, most of the time. So like I said, Cult of Dracula #1, long sold out from like 4 or 5 years ago. There were only, I think, 100 of these versions made, I believe. Double signed by the creator and myself. I'll take $40 for it if somebody wants it tonight. That's the last one I have. I only had 2 to begin with. All right. Let's see here. Now, here's another rare one for you. Psycho Sal #6, Kickstarter only exclusive, the gold NES cover. for Psycho Sal. I think we sold these for like $40 a pop on the Kickstarter. If you would like to have a Psycho Sal, that is the only one I have. Sold them for $60 on the Kickstarter. I'll take $30 for the Psycho Sal Gold NES homage cover for the Kickstarter. All right, so nobody on Cult of Dracula, and that's okay. All right, let's see. Anybody for a Crit #1 indie book? I just happen to have it in this pile of stuff. That's the only reason I'm putting it up. $10 if you'd like to have a Crit #1. And that's by, that book is by the other Chris and them, who I just did the cat cover for. That Kickstarter launches, I think, the 22nd of this month. So there's the other cover I did for them. So that Kickstarter is coming this month, and this was the first cover I did for them. So $10 on Crit if you'd like to add that to your stack. $30 on the Gold NES Psycho Sal #6 Kickstarter only exclusive. All right. Now the next one, this is another rare one for you. And what makes it rare is it's been sold out since 2021. I just happened to get a backstock in from somebody who bought a collection from someone that had around 30 copies in of this book in that collection. And so I bought those 30 books from him to restock myself. And this one is triple signed. It is the, I think, one of two that are triple signed. Stray Dogs, Dog Days #1. It is the only one I have left. Triple signed by Tone Rodriguez, myself, and Tony Fleece. The only person missing from this signature is Trish, but that's Tony Fleece, the writer and creator of Stray Dogs. Tone Rodriguez did the majority of the interior art, and then, of course, me on the cover. That's the only one I got. Long sold out. If you'd like to have the triple sign one, I'll take $50 for it. We sold the book for $20 a pop. So you're technically, with the rarity of it being Stray Dog Days #1, you're technically getting the signatures for free or close to free. But it's my only one. It's the only like one of two in the world that's triple signed. But I'll take $50 for it if you'd like to have that. All right, now for you, make sure I didn't have another one. All right, now this one, this is for you William Russell fans. Anybody else for a Darkness #1? I got one more in this pile here. Anybody else for a Darkness #1 for $10? If so, let me know. Okay, so now this next one, great condition, long sold out. This is my first ever published cover. Aeonian #2. It is the only one I have. All right, I got you. Yeah, if I don't see your claims, guys, just make sure you speak up, because sometimes there's lag and sometimes it doesn't show up. All right. All right, I got you, Andrew. Okay. All right, like I mentioned, my first ever published cover. Aeonian #2. This is what started it all. Michael Gardner, I hadn't even put a price on it yet. That's funny. All right. Well, let me say the price first, Michael, and that way you can decide if you want it. Because sadly, it's the last one I have. There are less than, I think, 80 of these in the world. I believe the print run she did when that book came out, I believe she did, it's like I think it was like a 70 or 80 print run. I know it's less than 80. And that is the last one. Um, to be honest with you guys, signed, my first ever published cover. Technically, it should be going in a frame on my damn wall, but I'm thinking I have one more in my personal box that I kept for myself to frame at some point. Because I actually still have the. Oh yeah, yeah. Let me show you that. A lot of people don't know that. Let me see it. I still have the original pencils. You know, this was back before I knew any better. So it's not drawn on 11 by 17 Bristol. It's drawn on little 9 by 12 Bristol. that shows you how little I knew when I got asked to draw my first cover. I didn't even know what type of, what size paper I was supposed to draw on. Sorry for the shadows. It's not as dark as the camera makes it out to look. That's my first ever published cover original art. That's still sitting in my art box over here. Like I said, I think I have one more in my personal box in there if I haven't accidentally pulled it out. Because I got a bad habit sometimes when people say, oh, I missed out on this or I missed out on that. And then I go pull something out of my personal collection. Or I do stuff like tonight and I pull a bunch of stuff out of my personal collection that I don't plan on keeping. And sometimes I might accidentally pull it. But I'm pretty sure I've got one. I thought I had a slabbed one. I really did think I thought I had a slabbed one, but I can't find it. Aeonian number 2, first ever published cover, $80 if somebody wants it. That's a huge discount of what it should be for a first published cover. But $80, Michael, of course you get first dibs, but you don't have to pay $80 for that if you don't want to. But that is my first ever published cover. At some point, I maybe will do something with the original pencils. As of right now, I don't know. I'm still kind of, a bit of sentimental attachment to it. This thing was drawn in 2019. But yeah, I would have to have at least $80 for it. I think the last one I sold, I think I sold for like almost $1.50 for a signed copy. Now I think it was a slab signed copy, but still. But yeah, just let me know if you want it. If not, if Michael passes, then somebody else is welcome to grab it. But all right, let's see. Now we're about to move. Oh, well, let me show you this, and then we'll move over to the other rare Kickstarter books, which I'm sure that's what the majority of you are here for. So let me. All right. So now this one, this is. All right, I got you, Michael. Thank you, brother. Let me put Michael's name on this. Thank you, sir. Thank you, Michael. All right. Now, it's one of a few. Oh, is it? Oh, okay. Yeah, sadly, I don't know who has that and who does it. Because there for a little while, I had like 4 or 5 copies, but they're all gone. All right, so this is, I showed you guys that, didn't I? Yeah. So that's the triple sign Stray Dog Days #1. Okay. Now this one, I would love for this to go as a complete set, but if not, that's okay. Okay, I'll double check. So this is Psycho Sal, New York Comic-Con exclusive 2025. We did it in regular cover and we did it in the blood cover set. So regular cover, regular trade dress, limited to 15 in the world. This is #1 of 15. Okay. We sold those for $40 a pop pre-sale. Or I mean at the show. Now the other 3 are the blood covers. So the regular trade dress blood cover, the foil trade dress blood cover, and the metal trade dress blood cover. they're all matching number ones. So 1 of 15, 1 of 15, and 1 of 10 in the world. Sold 40. We sold these for 60. We sold these for 80, and we sold those for 140. So what is that total? I'm sorry, I'm exhausted, guys. I'm going on 2 hours sleep last night, so forgive me if I'm rambling or forgetting stuff. So that was, let's see, we sold those for 40, we sold those for 60, sold those for 80, and sold those for 140. That's $320 is what that set sold for at shows. But again, these are matching number ones. This is Psycho Sal number one. Sorry if I didn't say that, guys. I apologize. So these are Psycho Sal number ones, New York Comic-Con exclusives, the regular trade dress, the blood trade dress, the blood foil trade dress, and the blood metal. So total at a show, these were $320. But like I said, these are all matching number ones out of the print run. All of them are numbered 1 of 15, 1 of 15, 1 of 15, 1 of 10. If somebody is willing to buy the whole set to keep the matching numbers together, I will do $270. That is a $50. I'll tell you what, I'll do you even better than that. Yeah, no, that sounds about right, because that technically gives you this one for free. So I'll do $270, and you get the entire matching number ones out of that entire print run. And I mean, like I said, sadly, the camera's not going to do them justice because they are ridiculous in person. So if somebody's willing to do that, I'll take, what did I say? $270. I'll take $270 for the set plus the shipping. Now, if nobody wants the set, you guys are welcome to buy the individuals. If you buy the individuals, it's 40, it's 60, it's 80, and it's 140. I'm not going to break the set up for any type of discount on these other than what I sold them for. Like, they're higher than that now on the secondary market if you can find them, but I'll still honor the price I originally sold them for if they're sold individually. But if somebody will grab the whole matching set, you can get them for $270, and that's a damn good deal for a entire matching New York Comic-Con exclusive set. So let me know. Or you can claim them individually. If you want the regular, it's $40. If you want the blood foil, is $60. I mean, the blood regular, $60. Blood foil is $80, and the blood metal is $140. But yeah, just let me know. Let's see. All right, now let's get over to, because I think this other one is what a lot of you guys are waiting for, because you guys were asking about this stuff on the last show, and I couldn't find the box. So, all right. So I'm going to pull these out the best I can. They should be in order, but there's possibility they may not be in order. But these are, every single thing in this box is Psycho Sal related or Cursed Moonlight related, my two IPs. And these are all Kickstarter only exclusives, ranging from foils to blood foils to metals to blood metals, blood moons, etc., etc. Okay? All right. I'll tell you what I remember them selling for on the Kickstarter, and then what they are now. Okay? So let's start with Cursed Moonlight. For those that don't know what Cursed Moonlight is, that is my creator-owned book that is fully written by me. It's a one-shot comic about two of my daughters versus a werewolf in the Appalachian Mountains. This is the Olivia cover. This is the Victoria cover, my twin daughters. These are the silver bullet foils. And you see what I mean by when I say silver bullet foils. These things are ridiculous. I have two of the Olivia cover. I have three of the Victoria cover. We sold these on the Kickstarter for $60 a piece. If you'd like to have one, they're $30 and come with free signature. That's a 50% off discount. 2 Olivia covers, 3 matching Victoria covers, $30 each. These are, like I mentioned, the silver bullet foils. Because, excuse me, because like I said, sadly, you know, when it comes to the exclusives, the foils, the blood moons, the blood medals, etc., those are Kickstarter onlys. We do not print them outside the Kickstarter. So $30 on a silver bullet foil, $60 normally on the Kickstarter. Boom, boom, chickadee boom. If you want one, just claim Olivia or claim Victoria. Or if you want, you can grab a set. Now, if you decide you want the set, I'll do $50 for a set. So there's you a little bit better discount there also. And then you get one of each of my $2, Victoria and Olivia. So claim set if you want a set for $50. That's a huge discount from what we sold them for on the Kickstarter. Or if you just want one or the other, $30. So just type set or either type Olivia or type Victoria. All right, now let's move on to the next. Let's see what we got here. So I think I'm trying to find the blood covers and the blood foils. Is that a blood foil? Some of these is so hard to tell which one's a blood foil and which one's just a regular blood cover. Because depending on the color palettes, they look real close. I think, let's see. Let me take this out of the thing and look, because this is one of the blood covers. I think it's a regular blood cover, though. I don't think it's a foil. Is that no, actually, that might, is that a foil? I think that's a foil. Is that a foil? Oh, yeah, that's a foil. So you look on the back, you see that glowy? So, yeah, that's a foil. Like I said, sadly, some of these colors are a little hard to tell when it comes to a foil, depending on the palette. So, yeah, so there we go. So I have 2 of the blood foils. Now, both of these are Victoria cover. I don't think I have any Olivia covers. Let me check just to make sure. Oh, wait. Oh, nope, I do. So I've got 2 Victorias and I have 2 Olivia foils, blood foils. So we sold these. I think we sold these for the same price, $60 on the Kickstarter. I don't think I upped those for being blood covers. If I did, it wasn't much. So if you want a blood foil, same scenario, $30 each, or a set for $50 for but I've got 2 Olivias and 2 Victorias. Let's see. Oh, no. I take that back. Let me double check, make sure this is a foil. I might have 3 Victorias. Oh, no, this is a regular. Okay, so I can look at the silver on the back. So that's a regular. So there is a little bit of a difference. That's a foil. And then that's the regular. Like, see how close they are? Like, it doesn't do that on everything, but certain color palettes, it's kind of hard to tell the difference without looking at the logo on the back that is actually silver. If somebody wants just a regular blood cover, I'll take $20 for a regular. Well, you know what? I'll take $10 for a regular blood. So $10 for a regular blood Victoria cover, $30 on the blood foil. All right. Bear with me a second. Oh, I may have had another regular. Okay, I got 2 of each of the regular. What did I do with it? Where the hell did I put it? Okay, so these were the foils. $30 a piece or a set for 20. All right, those are foils. These are the regular blood covers. So I have 2 Victorias and 2 Olivias. $10 a piece on the regular. Like I said, these we sold for $20 a piece on the Kickstarter for the regular blood covers. So there you go, guys. That was Kickstarter only variants. Okay. Now remember, guys, that's a one-shot comic. So you don't have to buy a bunch of issues for that book. It's just the one book for Cursed Moonlight. All right, let's see what we got here. Okay. I think this is a regular blood cover for Cursed Moonlight, cover A. Let me look. Yes, this is regular. So this is a regular Blood Moon for cover A. We sold these, I think, for $20 on the Kickstarter, $10 if you want one. That is Cursed Moonlight #1, well, one shot. Blood Moon cover of cover A. $10 if you'd like to have that one. All right, I think this is Blood Moon cover B, regular. Let me check the back. Yes. Okay, so here is cover B. So this is the Blood Moon cover. Cover B by both of these covers are drawn by me, by the way. But this is cover B, Blood Moon, $10 if you'd like to have that one. And I think I have 2 of that one. So let me check and make sure this one is a regular, which this one I'm pretty sure I could tell was foil if it had been foil. Yes, that's a regular. So I have 2 cover Bs for $10 each, and I have 1 cover A for $10 on the regular Blood Moon. Okay. All right. Now let's look at. All right. Now these 2 are foils. I'll double check. Now this is the Arturo cover. He did the cover art for Cursed Moonlight. He also did a cover. Let me check. I think these are the foils. Yes. So these are the foils. Now his exclusive, he was the featured artist on that Kickstarter. So we sold his foils for $60 also. So $30 if you'd like to have an Arturo foil. That's the only 2 I have. The Michael Gardner foil. This is I think this is the regular foil. Well, no, it might be the Blood Moon foil. It's kind of hard to tell on this one. But that's the Michael Gardner foil. $20 on the Michael Gardner foil if you'd like to have that one. So that's foil. That's foil. Let's see. Did I show you guys these? Oh, no, these are. That was a foil. I think I showed you guys those, right? I'm pretty sure I did. Okay. All right. Let's see what we got here. Okay. Cursed Moonlight regular cover A, $10. Regular blood cover for Arturo, $10 each. All right, so I'm going to move a little quicker here, guys. Some more regular covers for you. Yeah, that one was a blood foil. That one for Michael Gardner was a blood foil. I just saw what a regular looked like. All right, so here's regular covers by me. The Victoria regular cover, $10. I have 2 of those and 2 Olivia covers, $10. Here is the so $10 each on the regulars there. Here's my Cover A regular foil, $30 if you'd like to have that one. And here is the Silver Bullet Archero cover, $30 if you'd like to have that one. So just claiming the thing. Let's see, that's regular, that's foil. Those are foil, that's foil. I'm trying to separate them as I go so it's a little easier to find. Regular covers, regular covers. Okay. All right. Okay. Oh, I got one more Silver Bullet foil for Olivia's cover. And then I have one more. So here's what a regular Michael Gardner foil look like. So $20 on that one, $30 on the other. Okay. All right. Now for you metalheads. All right. Michael Gardner metal. Curse Moonlight. Michael Gardner metal. $50 if you'd like to have that one. Here is my Cover B metal. $70 if you'd like to have that one. Here is my Cover A metal. $70 if you'd like to have that one. Now, here are my blood metals for Cover A and Cover B. Only 5 of each of these in the world. We sold these. I think these were like $150 on the Kickstarter. So here's what Cover B blood metal looks like. Only 5 of these in the world. If somebody would like to have this one, I'll take $100 for it. We sold them for $150, I believe, on the Kickstarter for the blood moon metals. So that's what we call blood moons. In the Psycho Sal world, we call them blood metals. But with Cursed Moonlight, man, we have to call them blood moons. Only one. It's a one-shot comic. So Psycho Sal's 9 books. Cursed Moonlight is 1 book and 1 story. Rise of the Mummy, my other creator-owned IP that's written by me, is 1 book, 1 shot also. And here is the Blood Moon for Cover A. Sorry for the dimness. That's just the way this camera is. Sorry for the glare. But that is Cover A. God, why does it go so dark with the shadows when I get close? Because it's not that necessarily that dark in person. But that is Cursed Moonlight, Cover A, Blood Moon metal, $100. It was $150 on the Kickstarter, and we only created 5 of them. So there you go. So there's those metals. I did find one more Psycho Sal metal here that you guys somebody grabbed the other one, but here's one more. So here is again there were only 5 of these, but here's the other one I had. So there's Psycho Sal number 8 metal. I think I sold the other one for $70. So if somebody wants this one for $70, they can have it for the same price I sold the other one for. I either sold the other one for $70 or $80. Let me double check because I don't want to accidentally charge wrong. Oh, wait, no, I think that was Heather that got that one. Let me check. Yes, a 70. So Heather bought the other one for 70. So if somebody wants that one, it's $70. All right. All right, let me put the Cursed Moonlight. Anybody for the Cursed Moonlight? Andrew wanted it if he's still here. Andrew wanted what? The only thing I see Andrew saying he wanted was the Darkness cover, and I pulled that for him. Yeah, I don't see any claim by Andrew. The last claim I see by Andrew is the darkness. So which one's he wanting? The one I just posted? Is that what you're referring to? The $70 one? You talking about this one? Oh, okay. Yeah, I didn't see your claim on that. Um, all right, since we're getting into the rare stuff that's literally one of one or one of five, and I only have a couple left. Let's see. Right now, Andrew, you're at 150. So I would say if you end up getting to 200, you need to go to my website and claim a commission tier on there that's like 199, and you need to check out and make sure your Klarna works through the website with no problems since you're brand new here. So just heads up on that. So if you end up hitting $200, go to www.artofwilliamrussell.com, look for search commissions, and there should be a commission tier on there that says headshot in color for like 199. You click on that and add it to your cart, go to checkout and make sure that you can check out. Because I think you said you had Klarna. So make sure that it's workable, because the stuff we're about to get into is stuff that if somebody claims it, and I'm giving this information to anyone new here. For anyone that's new, all payments are due tomorrow, but I'm allowing people to go through my website to pay their orders if they hit certain money increments, because I have commission tiers on my thing that are like 200, 300, 400, that scenario, 500, 600 brackets. And you can use Afterpay, and you can use Klarna, and you can use Shop Pay and 4 and all that. But now, like I said, we're kind of getting into the more rare stuff where I only have one of something, or it's literal one of one numbered. And if anybody claims that type of stuff, I have to make sure that your payment stuff goes through with no problems, because that means someone else didn't get it. You know what I mean? So, like I said, no offense to anyone. It's just, um, yeah, no problem, Danny. Shit, I don't know. Hang on. uh, let me look real quick, Danny. Hang on. But like I said, guys, you'll be able to go to my, for all you guys buying a bunch of stuff to fill your collection, you'll be able to go to my web page, my website, and you can check out, you can grab one of those sketch tiers, and you can check out that way once you hit those certain money increments. All right, Danny, you're at 970. Now, so here's a good example for you guys so you can understand what I'm referring to. Like Danny's a mega fan. He's one of my longtime fans. He's been around. Shit, I think Danny's been around since the start. Like Danny owns, if I remember correctly, Danny owns original Psycho Sal cover art. Uh, he's been around a long time. He's been a huge supporter. So, like in this case in point, like with Danny, he's at 970. So when he hits around the $1,200 mark, Danny can go to my website, and there's a tier on there that says hire me to do a cover, and it's like $600. Danny can add two of those. Uh-oh, I'm hitting lag. Did I just crash, or am I still here? I saw my screen lagging. Why? See, my screen's lagging big time. Am I still here or am I lagging out on you guys? So can you guys let me know if you guys can hear me? Because I am lagging out, it looks like, for some weird reason. Before I finish that statement, make sure you guys can hear me. So like in Danny's case in point, okay, awesome. You know, he's almost to 1200. When he hits 1200, he can go to my website and he can choose that hire me to do a cover, and that $600, he can add 2 of those to his checkout. Checks out, uses Klarna or Afterpay or Shop Pay or PayPal Pay in 4, whatever payment plan option he wants to use, and he can check out that way and make payments on his $1,200 order instead of paying $1,200 all at once. And for those that may be new to what that is, Klarna, Afterpay, Shop Pay in 4, PayPal Pay in 4, etc. They take your total. So let's say $1,200 was your total. They split that into 4 even payments. So they take part of the payment today, then 2 weeks from now, they take the second payment. 2 weeks later, they take the third payment. And then 2 weeks later, they take the fourth and final payment. It's a great tool. That's the reason I own all the statues you guys see behind me. All right, so here we go for you metal fans. Here's you another rare ass one. Kickstarter only exclusive. Only 5 in the world, and I think this is the only one I have. Let me kind of check real quick. I'm pretty sure. Now, again, these are Kickstarter only exclusives. If you did not get it on the Kickstarter, you did not get one. This is regular metal, Psycho Sal number 8, Lil Willie Russell, Chris Hayes. And for those that don't know, Chris Hayes is not an artist. He's the writer. He's a writer and creator, but he did this crayon cover for Psycho Sal with little JJ and little Sal. And it says Little Willie Russell presents Psycho Sal number 8. This is the metal. Only 5 of these in the world. We sold this. He was the featured artist on this Kickstarter because this, I think, is such a great damn cover. It still blows his mind, but people loved this cover. We had 8 guest artists on Psycho Sal number 8, and then my book. His book was the second highest selling book on the Kickstarter besides mine. So here's the metal. I believe we sold the metal for like $120 or something like that on the Kickstarter. If somebody would like to have this metal tonight, it's the only one I got, I believe. Only 5 in the world. I'll take $70 for that metal if somebody would like to have the Psycho Sal, little JJ, and little Sal. So $70 on that one if you'd like to have the Chris Hayes' cover. Now here's another one, a fun cover a lot of you guys liked. Again, only 5 in the world. Yep, exactly right. That's right, Andrew. Yeah, the payment. I mean, I love Afterpay and Klarna, dude. Especially Afterpay. That's my favorite, but they work great. And like I said, you know, when you hit that mark, just go try to check out right then, because again, you've got a few items that are the only ones I have, and they're kind of high-end items. So I need to make sure they go through. And like I said, as you guys shop with me more and I learn who you are and I learn your patterns, you know, you can ask anybody in here. I always work with people that need to claim something and pay a week later. I always try to work with fans. But when you're new, you know, I kind of have to do things a certain way, especially when you're claiming rare stuff. You know what I mean? So here is the Vera Sam medal for his little alien guy. This is actually his creator-owned character. This little dude right here cosplays as all kinds of comic-related people in his world. But so he did a cosplay cover for my Psycho Sal number 8. This is one of 5 medals, $70 if you'd like to have the Sam Vera medal. Or yeah, $70. Yeah. All right. Now this one, guys. Now this one's not going to be cheap. I'll go ahead and warn you. We sold this book for, I believe these were $400 a piece on the Kickstarter. This is a new type of metal that they started doing last year. This is what's called a blood embossed metal. It's raised, but it's matte finish, so it doesn't leave fingerprints. There's no hard reflection. This is what's called a blood metal. This is literally, if I can get it where you can see it, literally one of one. You know, one of one. I don't know if you can see that, but that says one of one. So for each one of the artists on the Kickstarter, yeah, it's no problem. Like I said, we'll know here in a little bit. So we sold these for $400 a piece. I did one of every single cover on the Kickstarter that said one of one. We only did it in blood embossed. We didn't do the embossed blood metals in any other metal, just the one of ones. And we sold them for $400 a pop on the Kickstarter. I think I have a couple because some of the fans bought the majority of them, but I believe there was 3 covers that the fans didn't grab. So Chris Hayes's cover, then Lacey Kruger's one of one, as you can see right here, one of one blood embossed Nuggies cover. So there's those 2. And then Sam's one of one blood embossed cover with the one of one on the bottom. If I can get it where it'll show. Oh, because if I go the right way, one of one. So like I said, I printed these for every single artist on the Kickstarter. I printed every single cover. Some of the covers, the other 6 covers, I believe sold to fans, or a couple artists bought their own one of ones to have them. But we sold them for $400 a pop, I believe, on this Kickstarter. If you would like to have one of these one of one metals, I will take $250 a piece. That's a really good damn discount. That's $150 less than what they sold for on the Kickstarter, and all the other ones are long gone. These are the only ones I have left, and they are literal one of ones, numbered one of one, blood embossed metal. So if you want one of those, let me know. They're $250 a piece compared to the normal $400. But we got the Sam cover, the Lacey Kruger cover, and the Chris Hayes cover. Like I was telling you guys, these are going to be rare that's in this box. Now, for you Ken Hunt fans, as you know, Ken Hunt's done stuff for Image Comics and Marvel and DC and stuff like that, I believe. This was Psycho Sal number 5. This was the Ken Hunt medal. Ken Hunt drew it. Sean Fournet did the colors. So there's you 2 incredibly talented artists who did a cover and colors for Psycho Sal number 5. Ken was the featured artist. We sold these medals for $150 a piece on the Kickstarter. If you'd like to have one of these medals tonight, it's $80, and this is the only one I have, I believe. There are only 5 of these. We only create 5 when it comes to the regular medals or the blood medals. The blood embossed, we only do one of ones. So if you'd like to have the Ken Hunt, it's $80, and it's a gorgeous cover. He absolutely killed it. So $80 on that one. All right, now here's you something that's rare as hell, and it's literally going to be the only one in the world, because I'll never do this shit again. So this is the Ruth Lucas cover for Psycho Sal number 5. This is the medal. This is one of 5 in the world. Now, what makes this stupidly rare, even though it's a metal, that makes it rare. 1 of 5 in the world. It's the only one I got. That makes it rare. But what really makes it dumb rare is this is my first ever digitally colored cover. The only one I have ever done. It is the only one I plan to ever do because it took me way too damn long to color this than me paying someone else to color my covers. So this is literally the only digital colored cover I've ever done. And even though people thought it looked pretty cool, of course I beat the hell out of it. I hated it, but if you would like to have it, I'll take $70 for that one. The only one that's ever been digitally colored by me. And it will, I guarantee you, it'll be the only one that ever will. I can pay somebody faster to color a cover for me than me to color it myself. So $70 on that one if you'd like to have my first ever digitally colored cover. All right. Okay, now is this? Okay, now here's one for you. So that is, I think that's the foil. Okay. All right. So let's start with, that's the foils. Is that foil? That's 2 foils. Okay, that's matching foils. That's right. First and last. I don't ever want to digitally color any damn thing else in my life. All right, so here's another good one for you, another rare one. Psychosound number 5. I only have 2 of the metals. These are 2 of 5 in the world. 3 of them sold on the Kickstarter. I had 2 left. This is the metal for issue number 5. The Joker Batgirl homage cover. $70 a piece on those if you'd like to have one. I only have 2. As far as the metal is concerned, that's all I have. So 2 of each of the nice cover and $70 a piece on those if you'd like to have one. Psychosound number 5, Kickstarter only, metal exclusive. Now this one, now I'll go ahead and let you know, this will not be split up. This is the only one I have. There were only 10 of these created for the Kickstarter. And this is the last of the matching set. Let me get it out of the paper. This is the foil. So here is Psychosound number 5 foil. Oh, wait a minute. Oh, no, that's not foil. Yes, it is. Boy, they did cardstock foil on that sucker. Man, I almost thought that was a metal. No, but it is foil. Okay, that is foil. They just did. That was back when we did stock cardstock on the covers too. Okay, so here's the matching set. The trade dress foil, absolutely gorgeous in person. Here is the matching naughty. There were only 10 of these created. These were sold on the Kickstarter for, I believe, $70 a piece. And here is the Naughty exclusive. Now, that was the Kickstarter only exclusive in the world. We did not print this outside the Kickstarter. If you didn't order the torture cover, we call this the nice, we call this the torture. If you didn't get this on the Kickstarter, you didn't get one. Even the regular covers, there's only 20 in the world. The foils, we only did 10 of each of the foils. This is the matching. We sold them for $70 a piece on the Kickstarter. That's $140 for both. If you want this one, I'll take $120. No, I'll do you better than that. I'll take $100 even for the set. but it has to go as a set. I am not breaking it up from the set. But that is the foil. Kickstarter only exclusive. Again, if you didn't order the foil or the torture cover from the Kickstarter, you didn't get one. But that is the matching set, and I'll take 100 for it. All right, I got you, Mr. Danny. Thank you, sir. Yeah, that's a great price for $100. Especially considering there wasn't many of these sets sold together. So you have one of the few sets that were together. Okay, let's see. I got some more foils for you guys here. All right, so this is the Amy Good foil. Again, Kickstarter only, 10 in the world. Now this one, that is a gorgeous foil too. One of the main characters from the book. Beautiful foil. If you'd like to have the Amy Good cover, I'll take $40 for that foil. I'll give you guys a great price on that foil. I think it's the only one I got. So $40 on that one. Again, sorry about the dark complexion. I don't know why that camera wants to show everything dark, and I have no way to lighten it up. But you can see the foil. All right, here is the Ruth Lucas foil. Again, first cover ever digitally colored by me, $40 if you'd like to have that foil. I'm just taking them out of the bag so you can see them a little better. Damn, I forgot how thick these damn fully cardstock books are that we used to print on. Now for you Sean Forney fans. He did a cover for Psycho Sal also. He did issue number 5 and did a awesome cover. This is his foil. Again, Kickstarter only. Only 10 of them were made for the Kickstarter. And here is his foil. Absolutely killed it. Special Agent Victor Gray, Special Agent Sarah Dinks, the two main FBI agents in the book. I have two of those. So if you'd like to have one of those foils, I'll take $50 for one of those. And that's not on the foil. That's just the bag and backing board. So $50 on one of those, $40 on the Ruth, $40 on the Amy Good cover. All right. Let's see. Oh, here's a good one for you. A lot of people love this cover. Psycho Sal number 7. Here I have 2 foils. $40 a piece if you'd like to have one of these. This was issue number 7 foil. I have 2. So $40 if you'd like to have that foil. Again, only 10 of those in the world. All right. Okay. All right, here's a couple more foils for you, $40 each. I have 2 of the V. Nunnally foil. If you'd like to have one of those for Psycho Sal number 7. And then I have 1 of the Laura Gibson foil for issue number 2 of Psycho Sal. All right, so $40 each on those. Okay. All right, here's a couple fun ones for you Michael Gardner fans. Michael Gardner foil. Now, this is a lava foil. These are regular foils, so you'll see the difference. That's a regular foil. See the difference? This is a lava foil. Huge difference, as you can see. I have 3 of the Michael Gardner lava foils. If you'd like to have one of those, I'll do them for the same price as a regular foil. So $40 on one of those if you'd like to have a Michael Gardner lava foil. But yeah, those are ridiculous. Whole different ball game compared to regular foils. I love the lava foils. All right, for my fans, I have 3. These are $50 a piece. We sold them for $80 a piece on the Kickstarter. I have 3 Psycho Sal number 8 lava foils. $50 a piece if you'd like to have one. So I got 3 of those. All right. Now for you Chris Hayes fans with Little Willie. I have 2 Little Willie lava foils for issue number 8, Kickstarter only exclusive. $50 a piece on those if you'd like to have one of the Little Willies. All right. Let's see. All right. I think I got, what's this right here? Okay. So I have another V Nunnally. I will take one so I can get. Which one, Jacob? Let me know which one you were referring to. You want the Chris Hayes lava foil, or do you want one of my lava foils? Which one? I'm assuming it's one of those. Yeah, no problem, man. Let me know which one you're wanting. Yeah, just let me know whether you're talking about mine or you're talking about Chris's cover. I think that's the only 2 lava foils I mentioned that were $50, I think. The other 2 were $40. The one with the woman. All right, so you got to be talking about that one. Yeah, you got to be talking about that one. That's got to be the one you're talking about. Okay, cool. Okay, awesome. All right, so now you can test it out, Andrew. You're at $50. So type in www.artofwilliamrussell.com and here, I'll send it to you in a link. Okay, Andrew, I just sent it to you. And so just click on that link, and in the search window, just search commissions. And then you should see a tier that says like $199 or something like that for like a headshot commission or something. But it says like $199. So you just add that to your shopping cart, then go to checkout. And in the checkout section, you should see the options for Klarna and Afterpay and Shop Pay in 4, et cetera, et cetera. Yeah, try that out, see if that works. Okay, so I've got 2 V Nunnally Virgins for Psycho Sal number 8, I think. But back to, number 8. And then I have 1 lava cover, $40 for V Nunnally. So 1 lava, 2 regular virgins. But here's the little Nuggets cover for you Nugget fans. The Lacey Kruger lava foil, $40 on that one if you'd like to have that lava foil. All right. Let's see. Okay, that was Michael Gardner regular cover. If you'd like to have one of his, $10. I have one more. I found one more lava foil for issue number 8. So I think I've got 2 of those left. Yeah. All right, now here's a good one for you. Only 5 in the world. Kickstarter only exclusive. This is the only one I have left. Yeah, you should be able to try it now, Andrew. Just go see if it'll let you check out and you'll be fine. Only 5 in the world. This is the only one I got. This is the Psycho Sal Blood Metal. This is the Blood Metal. We sold these, I believe, for I think $200 a pop on the blood metals, because we sold the regular metals, I think, for like $100 or $150, something like that. I can't remember, but these were like in the $150 to $200 range. If somebody would like to have this blood metal, I'll take $100 for it. But that's the only one I got. But that is one of 5 in the world for the blood metals. So I'll take $100 for that one if somebody wants it. That's a damn good price. All right. I think that might be it. Unless you guys want me to show you the original art again. Let me know. And just a heads up, none of this stuff will ship until Monday morning, but I will take pictures of everything you got first thing in the morning. I'll send you pictures of everything you claimed. I'll send you their total with shipping. And then that way you can, get it paid for, whether you pay me direct or you go through the website. And then I'll ship everything out first thing Monday morning. But here's the original art. I'll show that to you one more time, just in case you guys showed up late, because we kind of showed that early. Where the hell did all the sketch covers go? Okay, here we go. All right, so darkness, and again, normally my headshots in color are around 200. Darkness 140 if you'd like to have that original sketch. Conan, we'll do 100 on Conan. Absolute Joker 140. $100 on the Bat Poo. And mostly because, again, like I mentioned earlier, sadly, those blanks cost me $30 just for the damn blank. Battle Beast 140. So if you'd like to have one of those, just let me know. Claim it in the thingy thing. But I think that's it, guys. Like I said, I was just going to go through that one box and the slabs, and that was it. If you got any questions on anything, just let me know. But as I was saying, I'm not shipping all this stuff out until Monday morning. So feel free to rewatch this video. Make sure there's nothing else you need to add to your order to save on shipping costs. I will honor the prices on everything I quoted tonight until 8 p.m. Central tomorrow night. So if you weren't here, watch the video. If you were here, go back and watch it again, because I'll take screenshots of all your stuff in the morning and send you your totals with shipping. But for right now, check out the video. Make sure there's nothing else that you guys might want. And like I said, I will honor those prices, until 8 p.m. Central tomorrow night. Anybody got any questions about anything? Speak now or forever hold thy peace. Anybody got any questions? Yeah, no problem, Jim. Yeah, definitely watch it, guys, because here's a reminder for everyone that might be asking why I've done these sales over the last week and a half. As you guys know, I normally do not do sales. I'll do 50% off sales, usually twice a year, somewhere around the spring, then somewhere around the fall. Usually I set up my table, 2 tables full of merch in my dining room area, and we do like a mini at home Comic-Con, where everything is going up for sale. I've come to realize that is harder on you guys, your pocketbooks, because if you're wanting original art, you got to get it that night. If you're wanting exclusives for cheap, you got to get it that night. If you're wanting this, that, or the other for discounted, you got to do it all that night. And I already dropped so much content through the year that you guys love and you guys support, from Kickstarters to exclusives for retailers to my own IP Kickstarters, etc., and other people's work, other people's covers. And you guys try to show up and you try to support those things. And I love you for it. But when I did those sales, I was thinking, well, I'll do them twice a year. I'll give you guys a big discount and you guys can come in and grab what you want. But then as I got to thinking more about it, I was like, shit, they're already supporting all this other stuff, spending money there. Then even though it's only twice a year, if they're wanting, they got to nitpick what they want. Oh, I can only get original art this time, or oh, I can only get some rare exclusives. So I'm not doing that anymore. We're not going to be doing the twice a year mega sale or mega merch. We're going to break it up. So a couple weeks ago, we went live, and the only thing that I showed you guys, and we did a big 50 to 70% off sale on, was original published cover art. And you guys ate it up. Then about a week later, 5 or 6 days later, I went live with that first batch of Kickstarter only exclusives. And we just let you guys dig through that. And you guys bought a bunch of it. And so that made it much easier. No more PsychoCons. We're going to break it up into minis. Like I said, this box would have been on that show the other day, but I couldn't find the damn box that had all the foils and metals, etc. Or it would have been in that live show the other day. So now we just did part 2 of that this week. I gave you a week break to get to this one. So that's what we're going to do from now on. At one point during the year, we'll technically break it up into 4 sales. One sale will be nothing but original OA art for published cover work. And it'll be big sales for you guys. And it is fans only sales. Like those big ass sales where I'm doing 50 and 60 and 70% off, whether it's art or exclusives, no one else is allowed to be in those sales except for fans. Now, don't get me wrong. Now, I have some retailers that are my friends. I have some comic shop owners that are my friends, and they can show up, but it won't be open to the public. As you've probably noticed, I don't really share these videos out to the public groups because I want to. If you're going to benefit from my big ass sales, it's going to be fans. You know what I mean? So we'll do them like 4 times a year. We'll do one for OAs. We'll do one that's nothing but rare Kickstarter exclusives and things like that, or other exclusives I've done for other companies, just exclusives. That's all it'll be. 2 short boxes or 3 short boxes of, exclusives. Then we'll do one that is commission sales. Like we'll go live and we'll do 10 or 20 spots where instead of my normal $200 head sketch commission rates, you can get head sketches for like $140. But now I'll have to limit those, of course, on that live thing, but it'll be first come, first serve. But there's nothing I can do about that because I can't just let it go loosey. And then we'll do one at some point that is nothing but prints. So the prints you see on my wall, we'll do an actual sale event because, my prints are $20 a piece at shows and on my website. But we'll do a sale where you can get prints for like $10 a pop or $15 a pop, or or buy two, get one free, that kind of scenario. And all it is just prints. So we're going to split it up like that to try to make it a little easier on y'all's pocketbook, because y'all try to show up and show out on everything I do. And I love you for it. But I know I'm rough on your pocketbook sometimes, regardless if I'm doing sales or not. So I appreciate it. Awesome. Good news, Andrew. Awesome. So yeah, I'll give you guys some updates real quick. So I just talked to the printer today. Rise of the Mummy's in the printer. I signed off on the approvals, the proofs for the book. So they're being printed as we speak. He said I should have them on my doorstep before April 24th. So Rise of the Mummy's is going to be here soon. I'm almost done writing the script for my military book that deals with PTSD, depression, and suicide with veterans, Sentinel, Veil of the Damned. I'm almost done with that book. So I'm almost done writing the script on that. As you guys know, I wrote the story and script for Cursed Moonlight. I wrote the story and script for Rise of the Mummy. And I'm writing the story and script for Veil of the Damned. That will be the next project going to Kickstarter. I'm hoping to launch it around maybe the end of May, 1st of June. Sadly, with me writing the script, this stuff is not easy. I've only written 2 other things, and it took me a while to write those. So I'm trying to squeeze it in between projects, in between travel. So I'm home for the month of April. I'm getting caught up on commissions. I'm getting caught up on cover work. As you guys know, we just did the cover reveal for Psycho Sal, Absolute Psycho Sal, Cowtown Comic-Con exclusive. We just revealed that earlier to everyone, and I'll show you guys here what it looks like. Hang on one second. So that Kickstarter will go, I'm sorry, not Kickstarter, that pre-sale. And yes, I know some of you have already sent me PMs asking if I was going to do it. And yes, I'm going to do a partial pre-sale for Absolute Psycho Sal #1. This will be the Cowtown Comic-Con exclusive for 2026. More than likely, the print run on it's going to be probably 60 regular trade dress. There's going to be probably 30 foil trade dress. There's going to be probably 10 trade dress metals. Then we will have the variants for that also. We'll probably do 15 blood trade dress covers, 10 blood foil trade dress covers, and 5 blood metal trade dress. And then, yes, for someone who asked me earlier, there will be a one of one blood embossed Absolute Psycho Sal #1 Cowtown Comic-Con exclusive. So now, when I do the pre-sale, be ready for that, guys, because when I put it up for pre-sale, the whole order doesn't go up for pre-sale. So you're not going to have all the time in the world. When I put it up for pre-sale right before the Comic-Con, I'm only going to pre-sale a small amount of each one of those cover treatments. That's it. The rest of it will go to Texas with me, to Cowtown, and it will be sold out. Every time I've done a Cowtown exclusive, I would sit on about 3 or 4 of each one of the books, but the rest of them sell out at Cowtown. My Texas people go crazy for my Texas exclusives. So I'm warning you, if you're not going to be at Cowtown when I put this damn pre-sale up, you guys better grab something off that pre-sale, because again, it's not max quantities on the pre-sale. It's only going to be a few trade dress, a few foils, a few metals, a few bloods. That's it. So yes, for that, yes. So to answer Michael's question, there will be an absolute Psycho Sal blank. It's only going to be a few. And when I say a few, I mean like 20 or less, period. I mean, all together. Like you guys know, when it comes to Psycho Sal blanks, I only do 10 blanks per Kickstarter. So on this pre-sale, this will be the one and probably only Comic-Con exclusive that's a blank. And that's just because I love Chris and them. I love Cowtown. I love Texas in general. I want to do something super special for this one with Chris and them. So there will be an absolute Psycho Sal blank. And it will be on the pre-sale, but it's only going to be about 20 of them, period. So I'll probably put 10 on the pre-sale and take 10 to the con, because that's going to be a great cover for you to do all of your absolute characters. Absolute Batman meets Psycho Sal. Absolute Wonder Woman meets Psycho Sal. Absolute Joker meets Psycho Sal. So yes, that is going to be a fun one. That's going to be a lot of fun. I hope you guys love the design. This one was a lot of fun. I've got his face all distorted. Like you see his mouth here is kind of all side, kind of pushed sideways a little, like he's been hit with something. His jawline is all tearing and everything. His eyes are sewn shut. His mouth is sewn and torn. So I do hope you guys love the cover. Dave Kemp did such an incredible job on the colors. And then, of course, Lori Caracatera did a great job on the new logo design for it. As you notice, this is a completely different logo design. And this is the only book this logo design will ever be used on. So, like I said, when we do shit, we don't play. So yes. And for those that are going to ask this question, I'll go ahead and answer it, because I know some of you are the matching numbers people. So when we do the pre-sale, anyone who claims sets, whether it's the regular cover set, the trade dress, the foil, the metal, or the blood trade dress, the blood trade dress, the blood foil, the blood metal, anyone who claims sets get matching numbers. All of those books will come hard numbered. They'll be numbered 1 through whatever the print run is. And anyone who claims sets, and of course, just like I've always done for you guys, there will be special pricing for sets. We will even have something I haven't had in a long time that we're bringing back. There will be a murder bundle. So now, for those that don't know what a murder bundle is, that was something I've done on previous Psycho Sal exclusives. We didn't do one on New York. We didn't do one on MegaCon, but we did them on Cowtown. It was something I did for Cowtown only. And then we kind of did it on a couple of the Kickstarters. Huge fan favorite. I don't know why the hell I quit doing them. Probably just slipped my mind. But for those that don't know what a murder bundle is, in this scenario, a murder bundle is a big ass box. And in that box, you get regular trade dress, foil trade dress, metal trade dress, all signed. You get for free. The signatures are free on those bundles. But also in that bundle. So remember now, it's the murder bundle only that comes with free signatures on this. Okay, guys? So it's a big box. In that, we'll have signed trade dress, signed foil trade dress, signed blood trade dress, the regulars. It will also have the signed blood trade dress, the signed blood foil, and the signed blood metal. And it comes with one of Psycho Sal's masks and one of his weapons. Now, that is limited. There will only be 5 murder bundles on the entire thing. 3 will be available on the pre-sale, 2 will go with me to Texas. And each one of those will have the Psycho-Sal, absolute Psycho-Sal blanket. So that box is going to be ridiculous. So I'm debating on that one about adding a sketch tier to it. So you have the blank, and if you choose so, you can have me draw one of the characters from the Absolute Universe on the cover of that book. Or Psycho-Sal. It could be Absolute Psycho-Sal if you'd rather have him. It can be whatever you want. Sadly, I can't go too far into more absolute stuff because then you'll get negative attention and you might get your ass a cease and desist. But doing this like this, I don't have to worry about it with that because they don't own the name Absolute. And I can do commissions. So that's not a problem. Uh-oh, did I just crash? Uh-oh, did I just lose? Looks like I just lost one of my Facebooks. Can you guys still hear and see me? Psycho-Sal blanket. Yeah, I don't know, man. I don't really get into the big merch. That stuff's too hard to sell. I'd have to talk to, Lori and find out how she does that. Yeah, am I still live or did it kick me out of one of my things? Interesting. Yeah, one of them's showing. One of them saying it's not showing it's active. So when I stream to my Facebook page, my Facebook personal page and art page. So art page, personal page, and YouTube. One of them's not showing, it's showing a exclamation point beside it, like it's not working. But that's okay as long as you guys can see me. So yeah, so we're gonna be doing some fun stuff on that. So yeah, I'm gonna make some fun stuff, you guys. But now don't get me wrong. Now that murder bundles, it's not going to be cheap. That's a mega fan purchase, but I will help you guys out on that. For those that I'll help you guys out with all of it. So this is what we'll do. Because I want you guys to be able to enjoy those books. I want you guys to be able to support those books. So since it's my personal exclusive, I can make this decision. I can't make this decision on other people's exclusives, like when I do covers for other people's stuff, because it ain't got nothing to do with me checking you out. So what we will do on this pre-sale is if you end up spending, $200 or more on the pre-sale, you can go to my website the same way what Andrew just did earlier, grab that $200 sketch tier, grab that $300 or that $600 or whatever tiers is on there and add it to your checkout and use Afterpay, use Klarna, use Shop Paying For, PayPal Paying For, whichever one you want to check out. Then you can make payments on it every 2 weeks over 4 payments. There you go. I can't make it any easier for you guys. So because like I said, to be fair, the murder bundles, they're not going to be cheap. But it's got a shitload of goodies in it. So yeah, I'll get that post up, because I have to get that book to the printer here in the next week or two. I gotta lock down how much of a print run I'm going to do. The one of one blood embossed metal that comes numbered 1 of 1. I don't know what I'm going to do with that yet. That may have to be a raffle thing. Especially if I'm letting you guys use Afterpay, Klarna. If I throw it up there, it's a 1 of 1. The first person that sees it gets it kind of scenario if they're wanting to buy it. So that particular one, I think what I'm thinking is every single person who buys copies of that book on the Kickstarter, I mean, on the pre-sale, and every single person that buys a copy of the book at Cowtown, I will take all of your names and I will make a raffle that you guys can grab, you know, a $10 spot in or a $15 spot. And then the winner gets that one of one. And I'll make sure that one of one is triple signed by me, Chris Hayes, and Lori. No, it's just issue one. Because here's the, like I said, you have to be careful with stuff like this. So mine, I can do it because it's just absolute written on a cover. Now, if I went through there and created Absolute Psycho Sal book, I have to be careful with that. I don't have enough time yet to figure that out. Now, do I have plans for a Psycho Sal one shot? Because I can get away with it as a one shot. Absolute Psycho Sal with a much more demented, and I don't know how the hell I'm going to make him more demented than what he is. But yes, I do have that in my head, Jason. At some point, we will see a fully written, fully scripted by me, Psycho Sal, Absolute Psycho Sal one shot. Because I can get away with it with a one shot without throwing any red flags. And I don't have time to do it right now. So, and I knew I wanted this book for Cowtown. So we just did the cover for right now. And, but yeah, so as far as the one of one is concerned, you know, you'll still have to buy a spot in the raffle, but we're going to limit that raffle to only people that bought Absolute Psycho Sal number one. So, but yeah, this one is just regular issue number one with a brand new Absolute Psycho Sal cover. But we will be doing, because, you know, Chris Hayes and Lori Calcaterra helped write Psycho Sal 1 through 9. They just took my notes and added to it and did the script writing. So I want to do one myself here at some point, but I don't have time to do like this multi-issue story. So it's just going to be a one shot. So yeah, there is an Absolute Psycho Sal one shot coming, and that book is going to be insane. So I'm about to lose my voice. But yeah, so keep your eyes for that pre-sale. That's coming soon. I've still got to lock down the exact print runs I'm going to do for this exclusive. I don't know yet. But yeah, be ready. That will come in the next week or two. As soon as I figure out the quantities, I'm going to do the print runs of each cover treatment. I will do a pre-sale for, you know, under half of what the order is for you guys who aren't in Texas. And then the rest I'll take to Cowtown Comic-Con in July. Yeah, one of these days I'll get to the damn Psycord. For those that don't know, now that Psycho Sal's done, we're going to have a members-only Psycord on the website where you get a box every couple months that has brand new cover for Psycho Sal number 1 through 9. So you'll get those new boxes. It comes with a bunch of other merch in it and stuff like that, like members-only merch. So yeah, I'll get to that at some point. I wanted to do it at the start of this year, but I've just been so busy. I'll get to it eventually. But thank you guys for showing up. Thank you guys for grabbing some of this stuff, getting it out of my way before I take it to this next show. Because a lot of it's going to go bye-bye. So again, I can't stress this enough. Watch the video, take screenshots of anything you want. Write down the price I quoted you, because I won't remember it, after we're done, unless I go look at the video. But write down the price, take a screenshot of the item, send it to me. I'll honor these prices until 8 p.m. Central tomorrow night. So check it out. Everybody else, I'll get pictures of your stuff and send over sometime in the morning. with your totals with shipping. And if you're not adding anything else from the video, I'll get you to get your stuff paid for, and then we will ship it out first thing Monday morning. So thank you guys. Be looking for those PMs in the morning. Danny, if you're still here, if you need to tackle your purchase through the website, just let me know, and I'll run you through that process if need be. But yeah, I'm going to get off here. You guys have a great night. Yep, you too, guys. Thank you so much. Thank you for hanging out. I really do appreciate it. Thank you guys for the love and support. I'm so glad you're loving the Kickstarter stuff, the Psycho Sal, Curse Moonlight. Like I said, Rise of the Mummy, we're supposed to have those books in hand by the 24th. As soon as they get here, I will immediately start sorting and packing those and getting them out to you guys. And then about in another few weeks, of course, Psycho Sal Omnibus will go to print. That Kickstarter is already over, so those will go to print in the next few weeks. I cannot wait to get the Omnibus. If you missed out on the Kickstarter for the Psycho Sal Omnibus, and you want one of these, send me a PM, because right now I haven't sent the order to the Kickstarter. To the printer. So they're going to the printer in the next few weeks. If you want a collector's edition Psycho Sal Omnibus, this has all 9 issues of Psycho Sal in it. That's the blood cover for $140, 210 pages, all 9 books. And this is the regular cover. This will be $80. This is the one I'm going to carry on my table and on my website. So if you like to have the regular cover, send me a PM. It's $80 plus the shipping. I can get your order put in when I put in the Kickstarter order. Or if you'd like to have the more rare Kickstarter only exclusive, because I will not have this book, this version, the hardback version. This is the hardback. I will not have this version at my table or on my website. So if you want this one, it's $140. I believe is the price I quoted for it. $140 for the hardback, and the paperback, trade paperback omnibus is $80 plus shipping. So let me know. I can get your order in, because once I put the order in, guys, I can't stress this. Once I put it in, you will not be able to get the regular trade paperback. The trade paperback blood cover is $100. The hardback blood cover is $140, I think. The regular cover trade dress is $80. So if you want, like this one, I'll have on my table at shows. I'll have on my website in the regular version. But if you want the hardback of that, or you especially want the blood cover for the regular trade dress or the hardback, you need to send me a PM, because once I put the order in, these won't be ordered again. The only version you'll be able to get is this one, and you won't even be able to get this one in hardback. It'll be trade paperback only. And these are legit omnibus. So they're 10.5 inches tall by like 7.25 inches wide. So they are actual full-size trade paperback and hardback versions of an omnibus. All 9 Psycho Sal books, 210 pages of badassery. But anyway, you guys have a great night. Thank you again. Love you guys. Be good. Talk to you later. Have fun, guys.